precincts. If you don't know where your precinct is, out on the wall, there's maps that can tell you where you belong.
If you are elected a delegate tonight, you will be a delegate to the county convention and to a Senate district convention.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so now I'm going to ask for volunteers to be election judges in November. If you are willing to be an election judge, let your chair know. We haven't elected them yet, but once you do, and they will check a little box. Those names will go to the Secretary of State and to our county
policy challenges. He used this experience to author such important legislation as the Syria Accountability Act and the Iran Freedom and Support Act, designed to fight terrorism and terrorist states.
Make it profitable for businesses to do their business and create their products here in America. So I ask you to consider supporting Newt Gingrich, and I thank you.
Rick is often asked why he is running for Congress. What he says, and I agree with this, is that America is at a tipping point and we need true leadership now.
For the clip, there's one guy that says, put on the brakes. So I believe I'm a Romney backer, but I don't want to diss the Ron Paul side of the party. It's the last chance we get to vote for Ron Paul.
He's a fighter. He's a fighter. He's the experience. He's the guy that can get it done. He's the person that can get it done. And the other ones we're so blessed to have great candidates for our congressional race. And I'm supporting Rick. But for sure, we got to get that done. We got to take that back. We've got to have a DFL majority in the House, Minnesota House, and a DFL majority in the Minnesota Senate.
Mitt has lived his values his entire life. He's a man with a great family and a fantastic wife. He's been a husband, father, a leader in his church and in his community. We can trust ourselves to know that he wouldn't do anything to embarrass the office of the president or our country.
We're going to do this together. It's a team. And when we lock that team together, we rock and roll. We start tonight and we go from now until November 7th, 2012, and we give it everything we got, we will succeed. And we will bring it back to a DFL majority all over the place. Thank you, God bless you, and God bless America.
Well, I'm here to tell you that because of the many, many, many tough decisions that we've made, right now, we have almost $1 billion surplus in Minnesota. So I want to tell you, Minnesota has begun to head in the right direction, and my hope is that we will return Republicans in the majority in the House and Senate.
Yeah. All right. Let's go on to the second one then. Our next preferential straw poll question will address the topic of public funding for a Viking stadium.
And we'll continue to work with the governor wherever we can to do good things for the state of Minnesota. Just a few that I want to just give you briefly. One of them that Republicans really know must be a part of what makes us successful in Minnesota is to help the private sector grow jobs.
My name's Nick Brambilla. If you don't know me, I'm a senior at Brainerd High School right now. I'm also on the Crow Wing County DFL board.
My name is Kurt Martin. I'm a business owner here in Brainerd for 27 years. If I still reside in District 12A after the courts announced the redistricting plan, I will seek your endorsement for my candidacy for state representative.
I wonder what's going to happen in the general election, you know?
Well, right.
I have no
Don't
idea.
we all?
Right. But I mean, what do you think will happen? I have no idea, really.